All right, Sportsinnati podcast update from the Bengals game yesterday. I'm Big Dave.
I'm Jake.
And, 2-0.
Yeah.
On top of the division. Let's
That's
get some
right.
good news
There
out
you
there
go.
first. Yeah. I mean, the Ravens won, but they lost week one. Steelers won week one, lost week two. And the Browns have lost both weeks. So, hey, AFC North, we're the champs right now.
Right now.
How long is that going to last? Well, we're going to see. I mean, we don't know what's going on with Joe Burrow.
No.
I mean, some people are saying there's surgery on his toe, it's turf toe, and da-da-da-da. I mean, the Bengals, we're recording this about an hour before the Bengals are going to announce what it is. But obviously, he's going to be out for a while anyway. I mean, the guy couldn't put any weight on it yesterday. He's in a boot with a crutch after the game. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. Thank God, and I think I said this earlier, we have one of the best backups in the league, if not the best backup. I mean, Jake is pretty good.
Yeah. No, Jake Browning is pretty solid. He's definitely a solid backup. He played really well the year that Burrow broke his wrist. And I think there's still some possibility there. I think that there's been reports and rumors that I've heard that they've been looking out for other free agent quarterbacks because they only have Jake Browning on the roster now, so they got to go get somebody.
I was saying maybe you bring back Desmond Ridder. I mean, I think that was a courtesy cut for him.
Yeah.
Because you don't put a guy like Desmond Ridder on the practice squad. So
Right.
I don't know. Has he gotten with another team?
I don't know off the top of my head, but there's Ridder. There's still like Tannehill said he has not retired yet, so you want to bring him in as a backup. I mean, some people were suggesting going and getting Kirk Cousins out of Atlanta.
They're paying him a fortune down there, though. He ain't
you have
coming
to give up.
No.
Well, they've paid him already. So if that's the case, you would just have to get a bunch of draft picks. All I'm saying, like when that happened and I saw him limp off, I had one thought, and it was, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." That was the only thing that played in my head. I'm like, you got to be kidding me!
Again. Well, I pulled up Jake Browning from the year because last year Burrow he didn't take a snap last year. Really, I don't think he did much of anything. But in 2023, and that's the first stat lines he ever had, Browning was a 70% passer. He had 12 TDs against 7 INTs. Almost threw for 2,000 yards in 9 games.
He was very serviceable in that run there after Burrow broke his wrist a couple years ago, and almost got us in the playoffs. So I mean, nothing's impossible.
Nothing, and I mean, the Bengals right now are 3.5 point. I mean, the Vikings are 3.5 point favorites on Sunday.
Yeah.
I think the Bengals can beat them with what we have, the offensive talent we have, and how the Vikings laid an egg last night.
Yeah, it did not look good against Atlanta. I don't know. I'm not worried about this game. It's the stretch after that.
Yes.
The Lions are coming up. The Packers are coming up. We got a lot, and of course, 2 with the Ravens, 2 with the Steelers. We got a lot of tough games coming up. Now, I think Jake is a very, very good backup quarterback, and I think he will win us some games.
Yes.
But it's just, for me, it's just another one of the trying to be positive, but it's just another kick in the gut.
It goes back to Kenyon Martin.
It really
With
does.
the UC Bearcats that year.
Yep.
They were supposed to be national champions in basketball, and Kenyon goes down. So it's the fate of a Cincinnati sports fan. It's just like, my gosh. And stop with the Burrows made of glass things and stuff. These injuries happen all the time.
Yeah, it's football. And that's the other thing. I literally saw someone message in on a message board that I'm on, like Twitter or something. And they were like, I think we just need to get rid of Joe Burrow because he just keeps getting injured. I'm like, if you think that getting rid of Joe Burrow is an answer to any question, you are an idiot. It absolutely should not be.
If that's the answer, it's a really stupid question.
Exactly.
It's an insanely stupid question. But where I go to now is I mean, look at what he did yesterday coming off the bench. What Jake did coming off the bench, cold.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, he threw the 3 interceptions, and that's getting rid of the ball too quick and not reading, but my God, can we give a shout-out to Mitchell Tinsley?
Dude, that catch was incredible.
That was his first ever NFL catch in a regular season game. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that was a great catch.
A highlight.
Jamar looked like Jamar again this week.
He
had
great.
some good catches in there, too. Chase Brown ran the ball really well.
I'm glad we finally got Gesicki involved. I mean, he hadn't been involved in any of the games, really.
Him
other than
and Fant both had a good game. We got a good tight end room. Here's the thing. Someone pointed out, it's Warren Sharp, actually, someone I follow on Twitter. He's a very much like an analytical football guy. And he said the Bengals won that game with a backup quarterback that threw 3 interceptions, and still managed to win the game.
And we were down when
it was a comeback win.
Yeah, we were down when when our starting quarterback, our superstar, went out.
And the Jags are not terrible.
No,
Lawrence had a bad game, but the Jags are not bad. They've got a good defense. It was an impressive win, and I think we can keep it going, especially if Jake knows going into the Sunday that, especially against the Vikings, because that's his old team, and that was the one he got fired up against a couple years ago. If he's got he's got a whole week of preparation, I think that he will be more than capable of winning us some games. Will it be as many as we hoped? We'll have to see. But it was finally it all came together. We had a healthy offseason. We had a 2-0 start, and then
well,
here we are again.
Well, 3-0. I don't think 3-0 is out of the question. I don't know. I will say this. I think there's one area that Browning, outperforms Burrow in, and that's mobility. I think he is a much more mobile quarterback. He seems to have a little better set of wheels on him. It's not that much, but he can get out. And I seem to remember him running quite a bit the season he filled in for Burrow.
Well, someone pointed out on I think Reddit is where I was at. I'm on a lot of places, but they said Burrow he does that. It's more drop backs for Browning. Browning is more of a drop back quarterback. Burrow is kind of more sitting. Yeah, he sits in the pocket and doesn't really. He that's why you feel like he has to scramble and move because the pocket is just immediately around him. Where Browning will get back, give himself a little bit of room. So there is a positive there, I guess. Now, all that being said, we're just trying to find the positive notes. Please don't understand. We absolutely would much rather have Joe Burrow.
God, yes, please, yes.
So you got to find where is this the better? Where is this good? Where is the positive?
We're gonna rally around Jake Browning.
That's right.
And you know what? It was still a pretty decent season for us. Like you said, we almost made the playoffs.
Yeah.
What week did Burrow go down? So he played 9 games.
It was October.
It was a little later in the season.
Yeah, it was later in the season, but we were in the thick of the hunt.
Yes.
And we were not out of it at the end of the year. We were at the very end of the year, but towards the end of the season, we were still in it.
So, Burrow could technically come back this year.
Yeah.
We don't know what the Bengals are going to say. He's fighting to come back.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll be, so other highlights I thought from the game. I really enjoyed Samaje Perine running back kicks.
Yeah.
They took
other than that almost fumble. That one scared me.
Well, that one scared me. But I tell you what, when he gets a full steam going, I felt like he was a couple of steps away yesterday from breaking.
He's like a cannonball, man.
He is.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against Charlie Jones.
No, not at all.
No. Charlie Jones, he's doing the punts, but they had him doing punts and kicks. Yeah. But for some reason yesterday, and I think that's something that they've got to stick with. Yeah. Perine is just like you said. Yeah. He's like the Thing in Deadpool. What's the guy? Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Just once he gets going, and he's such a load. I don't think anybody wants to get. But speaking of that, can we stop trying to bump guys over in the secondary?
Yeah.
I saw that a couple of times yesterday. And all teams do it. It drives me nuts. Yeah. Wrap them up.
Just take it. Yeah,
wrap them up. Quit trying to bump them out of because they get 5 or 6 extra yards out of that every time. So
that's just tackle. That was my biggest thing. But it was an interesting games all around the NFL yesterday. If you look at the whole week 2, the Bengals obviously Burrow was the big story, but Mahomes started 0-2.
Yeah,
that's crazy. A lot of teams that looked great week 1 looked terrible week 2. The Jets, I was expecting a lot more from them after
the Vikings, who were playing next. They mustered 2 field goals against Atlanta. Come on, against Atlanta.
Yeah, the only two, the only team that I'm really like, okay, you've been solid first two weeks has been the Eagles, and that was a good game too. I will say, I was one leg away from hitting a $300 parlay. I cashed out because I chickened out. But
well, I told you what. Yesterday's biggest fantasy football performer. I sent you the article this morning. Brandon Aubrey for the kicker for the Dallas Cowboys, who I got in the draft. Had him last year, and this year I got him because he scored so many points. And I actually could have gotten some other receivers, and I was like, I'm getting this off. Yesterday, I think I got 22 or 24 points off of him. He had a 60-yarder.
Crazy.
65-yarder. That's 6 points in our league for fantasy. Yeah. And then the game winner in overtime. The guy is insane.
Yeah, he's very, very good. I think he's the best kicker in the NFL.
Hands down right now.
It was Tucker for a while, but I think Aubrey is officially the guy.
Yeah. Money Mac gave him a run for a while. He seems to have his groove back, too.
Yeah, he seems like he's in a lot better situation.
He's beefed up a little bit, too. I saw him with
it.
And our punter's jacked.
Dude,
what's all that going on there, man?
Yeah.
Like, dude, oh man, run a fake with that guy.
We have one of the best backup quarterbacks, and we have probably the toughest, biggest, scariest looking punter.
Yeah, absolutely. That's since McAfee as I've seen a beast like that run around punting the ball. So there. One last thing on the Bengals is you saw yesterday why we pay Trey, and I saw some people griping, going, "Oh yeah, meaningless sack at the end of the game." No, it's not meaningless.
That sealed the game.
That stopped the game right there. That ended it. And, he's perfectly capable of flying a ball 55, getting a PI down. Anything could have happened there.
And that's one of those things, they say like that certain stats that are reflected on somebody are not the case. Like, just because Trey let's say he didn't get a sack yesterday. If you watch him play, he's crashing the pocket.
Yes.
He's having people double team him. It's letting other people come through. Where they're rushing Lawrence. It's not just about what the stats are on the sheet.
And also, he was the reason for that interception in the end zone we got.
Yep.
Because, Trevor Lawrence had to get rid of it so fast because here comes Hendrickson bearing down on him, and he threw an errant pass that was an easy pick six, or not pick six, but a red zone interception for us.
And that was huge because they had momentum on their side.
You know what? If Hendrickson had 2 steps off of that, he'd have dotted the I on that receiver, no problem.
Yep.
Lawrence
Easily.
would have. So there you go. That's what he's doing.
That's right.
So and he's already got 2 sacks on the season.
Yeah.
If he gets, last year, if he gets a sack every game, he's going to have 17 at the end of the season, and he's going to have more than that. So geez, all right. So your Vikings, you think the Vikings got this on Sunday?
No, I think we'll have a shot. Just because I was so underwhelmed by their performance last night in Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
I was just kind of blown away. Now it's the tale of 2 teams because the first week there's really only been one half that the Vikings have looked good because they did not look good that first half against the Bears last Monday. So if we don't get that second half against the Bears team, I think we'll be all right.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. A lot of football to play between now and then. 2 Monday night games tonight. Real quick, I don't even have words for what the Reds did this weekend. They were a game and a half back. The Mets lost their first 2 games of the weekend. Yep. The Reds got swept by the A's. They could have gone into Sunday with a half-game wild card lead.
Yep.
And they blew it. How do you get swept by the whatever they are, Sacramento, soon to be Las Vegas A's, whatever. Yeah. Come on.
It was rough.
They were 15 games under 500, right, or something. They have not even close. They already had lost 80 games, the A's, when we came into town. It's like, it's sad.
You got to finish, man. And there's still a chance.
Because
literally every time we record a podcast, it goes from we're doing great, we're doing bad, we're doing great, we're doing bad. And if you can stack some wins up, the Mets are still kind of collapsed. They're
vulnerable.
Mode.
But now we're not even right behind the Mets. We got the Diamondbacks and the Giants in front of us. This was it was a crusher for them to lose all 3.
Yep.
I thought they'll take 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Which would be what a team that's trying to get into the playoffs would do.
Yep.
But they just can't. I don't understand it. Oh, well. All right. And starting pitching wasn't very good either.
No.
Normally.
Between that and the Burrow injury, there's been a lot of beer consumed in the last 24 hours, I think, here in Cincinnati.
At least FC Cincinnati's guaranteed their playoff spot, and UC beat the team that they modeled the Waterboys team after. Seriously, the other day, so bad, 70-0, that they only had 10-minute quarters after halftime. And both coaches agreed to that.
Yeah, that's insane.
That was wolf. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to bounce. We'll have a brand new full episode on Thursday. In the meantime, Hoo-day. Come on, let's go. All right. I'm Big Dave.
I'm Jake.
Keep your chin up, Cincinnati. We got this.